Dragon Ball Heroes. Now, I played every single Dragon Ball Heroes game that came out on the 3DS because I have no access to the actual arcade game in Japan. But it did make me wonder, when are we going to get the next Ultimate Mission game? Now, we did just get Ultimate Mission X last year, but I still see us getting the new Ultimate Mission game within the next year or so. And even at that, if we do end up getting a new Ultimate Mission game, it's one, going to be based off of Super Dragon Ball Heroes, and two, it's more than likely going to come onto the Switch. Now, it's kind of safe to say that the 3DS will start dying out sometime this year. There are still some games coming out to the 3DS, but after that point, the 3DS will be dead in favor of the Switch. And seeing how well the Switch is actually selling worldwide, it wouldn't make any sense to add the next Ultimate Mission game onto the 3DS when the Switch is right there. Another thing is the fact that Super Dragon Ball Heroes has actually been going on for a while now. If I'm not mistaken, it started in 2016, and recently Super Dragon Ball Heroes 8 was just added onto the arcade game. So they're in pretty deep with that. And though Super Dragon Ball Heroes is up to Super Dragon Ball Heroes 8, they did recently just announce the next installment of the main arcade series, which is Super Dragon Ball Heroes Universe Mission 1. Now, Universe Mission 1 is supposed to be coming out in spring of 2018, but that had me thinking, why is that so important, that specific time frame? And the main reason is because, if I'm not mistaken, the Tournament of Power is supposed to end in spring of 2018. Now, there might be another arc that comes out after the Tournament of Power, or for all we know, they can string that into the end of Z, but it's safe to say that after the Tournament of Power arc is over, that would kind of be the bridge towards the next Ultimate Mission game coming on to the Nintendo Switch. On top of that, with Universe Mission 1, we did see Beat turn Super Saiyan Blue, which is currently not available in Ultimate Mission X, nor do I think it will ever be available on that game specifically. So it does kind of lean towards the Switch having that form of Beat in the game. On top of that, the new theme song for Super Dragon Ball Heroes Universe Mission 1 was actually debuted at Jump Festa late last year, which ultimately does confirm the end of the mainline Super Dragon Ball Heroes series. And usually when one of the mainline Dragon Ball Heroes games comes to an end, that's when they decide to make the portable version of those games. With the exception of Dragon Ball Heroes Ultimate Mission 1 that had both the main game Dragon Ball Heroes and Dragon Ball Heroes Galaxy Mission within it, Ultimate Mission 2 actually had the Jakuryu missions, and then Ultimate Mission X had the God missions. So it only makes sense for a Switch version of Dragon Ball Heroes to have all of the Super Dragon Ball Heroes missions within it. Now, I'm sitting here rambling about Dragon Ball Heroes to you guys, but it's a Japanese game. Why would it matter to us if we live in the States or in Europe or wherever, right? Here's the thing. You guys gotta remember that the Switch is region free, which means that you can play games from any region in the world without any type of issue whatsoever. Now remember, on the 3DS, it was region locked, which means that you would have to go out and buy a Japanese 3DS in order to go and play Japanese 3DS games. Whereas with the Switch, that's not the case. So long as you have a Nintendo Switch and you make a Japanese account, you could go and download the new Super Dragon Ball Heroes game that would be on the Nintendo Switch. All in all, that means that you guys would finally be able to play Dragon Ball Heroes and experience it for yourselves. So you don't have to worry about having a Japanese exclusive console to play the game. You already have the console you need. All you have to do is just make the account and buy the game, and you can play Super Dragon Ball Heroes Ultimate Mission, I guess if they call it, right from the comfort of your home. I really do hope that a Super Dragon Ball Heroes Ultimate Mission does end up coming onto the Switch, primarily because Ultimate Mission X isn't really getting updated as much as it should. And even so, there are characters that should be in the game that are not in the game. Not only that, Super Dragon Ball Heroes does give us a bit more options. For example, we have 7 cards on the field. We have 3 more races. Well, not necessarily 3 more races because there's already a lot more, but the demons are added as a new race in Super Dragon Ball Heroes. There are brand new characters, Beat turning Super Saiyan Blue, etc, etc. So I really want to see Super Dragon Ball Heroes have an Ultimate Mission that would more than likely come onto the Switch so that everybody can enjoy playing the game. But those are just my thoughts. I honestly do think that we're going to be getting a Super Dragon Ball Heroes Ultimate Mission within the next few years. I honestly think maybe even next year. But those are just my thoughts. Well, I want to know what you guys think about all of this in the comment section below. And even so, if you have the opportunity to play Dragon Ball Heroes, would you be hyped for it? Again, let me know in the comment section below. With that being said, I'm Ndukauba, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.